Okay, we're at 21 South Brett. South Brett is a really cute little street. I know for a fact that there are some new neighbors right across the street who did some wild stuff with this house. They seem really cool. They're coming into town from Seattle at the end of the summer. Here's Main Street, which is two blocks away from where I am. So that's cool. So here's 21 South Brett. It starts off with off-street parking for at least two, along with a sweet little front yard that's fenced in. And peonies that are the size of my head. Really jealous. My peonies aren't even close to having flowers yet. Hardly even buds. I don't know. Oh, you know what? They belong to this house. So yeah, you know what? Let's look at them. Beautiful, beautiful. One of my favorite flowers. The front door of the house is on the side here, and you have an entrance to the garage as well. But since we're out here, let's take a look at the yard. Sweet little fenced-in yard. When you are in the downtown Beacon area, this is about the extent of a backyard. Because we are it is a city, so. But you've got I'm just sort of looking around, a gate to the neighbors. That's nice. Share sugar, whatever. This is called a butterfly bush. That's going to come in really pretty. This one is a lilac. That's a nice one as well. I'm not sure what that is. But the yard, listen, this is actually a lot of property for here. These rhododendrons aren't doing anything for anybody. No offense to them, but they take up a lot of space. At least they stay year-round. This is a nice, big, beautiful tree up front. Wow, I love that it's all fenced in. As a dog owner, that always really appeals to me. So there's some daffodils. They didn't sustain the cold, but the landscaping is cute. There's the access to the basement. I did unlock the garage, but not the basement, so we'll try that afterwards. We can head in from here. I don't know if you're aware. I didn't ask you where you grew up, but here in upstate New York, we have chives everywhere. And I grew up in Massachusetts, and we did not have onions just running amok. But here they do. And so I always think that's funny. And when you mow the lawn, it starts to smell like chives. So up here, that's Mount Beacon. So from your driveway, you're looking, this is where the sun would rise and the sun would set in the back of the house in the backyard. So let's head in the front door. The exterior is in great shape. The gutters are in great shape. I didn't look at let me look, hold on. Everything's really close together, so I'm not trying to be on anybody's yard or driveway, but I can't exactly see the roof, but I'll take a look when I'm not doing this and let you know. Okay, so the front door, what they're calling the front door, and I feel is more like a side door, comes into here, which gives you access to downstairs right off the bat, as well as the kitchen. Really like this floor. The kitchen is very sweet. It's got everything you need and nothing you don't. It's wow, this slender fridge. So yeah, here's our kitchen. We have room here in time if you wanted to add cabinets or whatever, but here's the kitchen. Here's what it looks like. So from the kitchen, butcher block, nice sink, view from doing dishes. From the kitchen, you can go straight into the dining room area. See, that's the front door. That's so silly. They even said on the showing thing, they're the combo box is at the front door, but that's not the front door. It goes right into the basement. Sorry. Let's pretend I came in this door. Oh my God. Well, that's a tough way to begin. Okay, so here we are. We've walked in the front door, straight into the very inviting living room. Thank you. And you've got views of Mount Beacon through the front. And note that the whole time we've been here, no one's driven past It's just a quiet little residential street. Am I blurry? I've been working in the yard a lot, so shoving my phone in my shirt and things. Closet off the dining room into the kitchen. They must have just painted that closet. It smells fresh. And from here, we've got one bedroom with a closet. Two bedroom with a closet. Super quiet. All I hear is those birds. That's cute that they put those lights. I mean, it's so funny. It's sort of like they're gonna drop down and like suck your brain out. It's just funny for a reading light. But like, listen, we all have different styles. Third bedroom. Got ceiling fans throughout. I dig a ceiling fan. Goes a long way in the summer. And linen closet. Wow, fancy bathroom. Wow, I mean, fancy bathroom, black toilet. Cool, it's a vibe in here, I'll say that. Oh, okay. Well. Shall we, see what's downstairs? Wow, tons of space. Oh my God. You would not believe how often I find exactly this. So, secret bathroom, which makes sense because like it's hard to have one bathroom in a house. Lots of room for like roller skating or whatever, improv theater. The single couch, you've got your walkout, that door that I couldn't open from the driveway. Great. And obviously we have forced air here, so you could pop a condenser on and have central air conditioning as well, which is what I would do because the ductwork is the expensive and difficult part. And since it's already here, you might as well, oh God, you might as well have AC and not lug around window units anymore. From here, we have this entry to the garage, which they have outfitted out as some sort of like lounge with a little bar and a little fridge, but which obviously could be just a regular garage too. And here we are back outside, back with my friends, the peonies. And yeah, so that's 21 South Brett. Cute as a button.